Well, good morning, good afternoon, campers. It's about midday, but I'm not sure if the clock's right or not. Back at the nest. I just been led here. I had a bowl of shreddy this morning. I had them brought up in my cup of tea, or I had 3 cups of tea. And I've been led here watching Poirot. There is, I used to say, Poirot, until I was enlightened. Not a lot to say, really. Gotta get up, wash the van. Peter Peel with me, give me a hand to wash the van. Fill the van up with water, get it ready to rock and roll. All the bedding's off. Being, I don't know if it's outside yet. It was, all the bedding's been off and re-washed. I think people must think I'm a dirty bugger because I always got the same bedding on, but it's very seldom it goes to a fortnight before I get it done. Yeah, because I'm so fucking lazy. If I ever go in the van away for a couple of weeks, I usually take another set of bedding with me. Mind you, it's different because you get no people all over the place now, don't you? So I expect somebody would wash it for me, but I never thought about that. I presume Ron's gone home. He went home yesterday, back to Basingstoke. H went off to Radstock, seen her mates, and she did well. She messaged me. She left at 11. No, she left at 3:20 from Radstock, and she was back up near Bowen Furness at, I can't remember when she messaged me, 20 past 11, half past 11, 20 past 7, half past 7, something like that. She said she had a good run straight through. No hold ups, no nothing. That's good. So she's back there for Father's Day to see her dad. Don't know what else. Don't say too much about her because she's pretty private, so I shouldn't really sort of say about her. I'll tell you what, she's definitely thinking about getting another van. Having a nicer, a van with more space and, what's it, bed? What's it called? A bed that's always down. Yeah, drives me key because she's messaged me this morning and said she'd been measuring it up and there's about 3 foot spaces she didn't know she had that she could use. Whatever that meant. But that's by the by, so I keep looking at the television watching the race and some blokes I saw a bollocks on push bike. The Tour that has Tour de France 2021. Just a bit of a, what do you call it? Yeah, anyway. So, not much more to say really, is that nothing's happening tonight. Got back here, had a pleasant evening, sat about, had a fucking shower. I mean, them showers in the vans are alright, but it's not like standing under somewhere where you could just have water pouring out and pouring out and pouring out. Cause I bought one of those things that, like, on your water filler, where you can plug it in and turn it, and then you can plug a hose into it, so you get constant, so you can like have more or less unlimited water. But the hot tank is only 10 litres, so you wouldn't get unlimited water anyway. You just fill up what you got. But look how skinny you got with them fucking. I don't know what they are. They haven't very much money. They're only about 130 quid or so. I think he said he gave for his. But yeah, I'll put the pipe in that and get the vent through the side or whatever. But that's unlimited water. That's like the old. Youngins can't remember, can you? But there used to be old fucking can't remember what they called Pico boilers. You used to have mine in the kitchen with like a little chrome thing on it. And you turn them on, they go boom, and the gas would light. Yeah, you got one of them, so that's alright. Yeah, so, I got to get fucking up. There's another Poirot started. So, like I said, I ain't got much to say today. All I said, what's it? Bloody, my hair, I nailed my hair, and it sticks to my neck, I don't like it. But, you shouldn't know. I think they're cutting it off. Because I don't know if any of you have seen the photographs I've put in there when I used to be at the bike club and that. I used to have my hair really, really short. You know, like well, number 2 sort of thing all over. But I had a ponytail as well, so I mean, actually, the ponytail that I had when I had my hair short is still hanging up in the office. Yeah, careful, because got little clothes on. And I don't want to show you little chalk, because you'll all get fucking excited. You know, all you girls, and some of you, and some of you men as well, I expect. Because we don't discriminate here. There's a bit of a leaf, hang on. There's my old ponytail. If you can imagine that hanging down my back, that's when my hair was brown. It was bloody thick as thick, my hair was then. You know, that's a bit of information. Not a lot of people get to see that. And if you look down there, if you can see it, can you? Gut. You can't know it all apart. That was a film. Somebody asked me what the registration of my trike was. And that's the registration. What's up here? That's the thing, Lee. That's the film that we made with Sarah Swords, and Liz Smith was in it, Binky Braithwaite, Bill Wallace, Pablo Douglas. That Pablo Douglas, he was what they call it? He was he played a French sea captain in one of the James Bond films. Yeah, so I showed you in here, have I? That's me and Nigel in Sheila Must Be Obeyed after a night fucking out on the piss. And you know, I'll show you my room. That's my mum and dad. That's my dad. That's me here in the bay just before I broke my fucking shoulder, and that we fell out of a trailer just after that. That was me when I had my hair short and my hair was blue on the top. Here's my Land Rover. Here's the Lowlander's 3rd anniversary. There. There's one, I don't know what that is. That might have been a thing, I can't remember what that was. But that was I always used to drive American cars. I think that might have been a Lincoln, I'm not sure. That one there is my Cadillac. That one under there is a 70, can't see behind there. That's a 71 Buick Riviera. You can't really see her titties, can you? But she's topless there. That was at one of the gut barging shows we done. That was my narrowboat. And that was me, Davey. He was our Sergeant at Arms, he's dead now. We were indoors in Flossie. That's when I lived in my mate's shed. That's my GS1000. That's Tony outside posing on my Honda. There you go. Just some motorbike clubs. As you can see, this, where is it? This don't hardly get used now in here. That's our calling card. I'm showing you everything bloody in here now. I might as well show you the lot. You know, there's our support patch. That was Wino's Arundel and Wino's Harrington. That's where we went over and went to Norway. SF. Your local full bore. That was on the Isle of Jersey, sorry. That was Wino's. That was Hell's Angels London gave me that support one. Apparently, you get, if a Hell's Angel gives you one, you can have one with Hell's Angels on. But if you get another one, you get one like that with your local support crew. Yeah, I don't know what's on here. There's a pencil drawing of Davy. That was a Sergeant at Arms, and that was when one of the Angels died. There's me with my two boys in there. It must be bathed with my two boys. That was my Guinness World Record. What was that? Largest belly circumference gut barging contestant, DG White, Mad Morris won the Kirchhoff, 137.7. And that was done in, we fought that in Los Angeles, California, USA, in the 20th of March 2001. And that one was the heaviest weight. I was 141.5 kilos there. That's my only certificate I got. That was fucking years ago. You know, it's me when I had dreadlocks. That's me and Brendan and I, when we were in France. That's a mother-in-law. She passed on, God bless her. That was Maz, the thing we went to. The funeral we went to in the Angels in London. And that is my official paperwork that I'm a laird, because I bought some land in Scotland. So you found out more here today than I can tell anybody. But there you go. Still not fucking that interesting, really, is it? Just me. Anyway, get back in the pit. And we will call this, we title this Shit from the Pit. God, my bloody hair. Where's so I can bloody lay on it? No, that's my head in. So anyway, people, so I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy. I love you all. Have a lovely, lovely Sunday. Bye-bye. And you skins.